That's not a starting point. That's a signal. You are 24, you have no savings, no investments, no assets. You have a job title that sounds stable and a paycheck that disappears before the next one arrives. You've heard the word wealth. It sounds like someone else's word. It sounds like inheritance in rooms you weren't born into. That's the first lie. Wealth isn't inherited by most people who have it. It's built, slowly, deliberately, the way a wall gets built. One brick, then another. You don't need a windfall. You need a sequence. And the sequence matters more than the amount you start with. The first rule: your income is not the problem yet. The problem is the leak. You make $42,000 a year. After taxes, after the car payment you shouldn't have taken, after the subscriptions you forgot about, you have $190 left, maybe less. The money isn't building anything, it's evaporating. Every month, you don't track it, you feel it. That low arithmetic hum running under everything you do. The first move isn't investing. The first move is stopping the bleed. Build $1,000. Put it somewhere boring. A high-yield savings account. Not crypto. Not a tip from someone online. Just $1,000 that nobody touches. Then kill the debt charging you more than 10%. Credit cards average 22% right now. You cannot outinvest 22%. That's not pessimism. That's math. The shift. You clear the debt. It takes 14 months. You capture a photo of the paid-off account. You don't share it with anyone because nobody would understand what that effort cost you. But you know what it cost. And then something changes in how you see the next dollar. It's not spoken for anymore. You open a Roth IRA. You put in $200. The market dips the following week. You almost close the account. You don't. This is the moment everything either starts or stops. You begin contributing to the 401k. Your employer contributes 50 cents for every dollar you contribute, up to 6%. You take every cent of it. Free money is not a metaphor. It is literally free money. You build the habit before you can feel the result. That's the only way the result ever arrives. The second rule: reaching your first six figures is the most difficult financial challenge you will face. Not because of the math, because of the psychology. The numbers move slowly. You check the account. It says $14,000. 6 months later, it says $17,400. It feels like nothing. It isn't nothing. Below $100,000, your contributions drive the growth. Above it, the growth starts driving itself. That's the threshold. Most people quit before they cross it. Not from laziness, from the silence. Nobody warned them. The early years were supposed to feel exactly like this. Now you know. You push through. You hit $47,000, then $68,000. Then one morning the account reads $103,000, and you sit with it. You've never had six figures before. The number is disproportionate to how it feels. It should feel bigger. It doesn't yet. But something has already shifted that you won't fully understand for another 2 years. You are 31 now. You have a brokerage account, a Roth IRA, 3 months of expenses sitting in reserves, a side income generating $1,100 a month that you've been reinvesting entirely for over a year. Your net worth is $148,000. The car in your driveway hasn't changed. You don't talk about any of this. You've noticed what happens when you do. The room shifts. People go quiet in a particular way. So you stay quiet too, and you keep building. The machine is running now. It doesn't need your anxiety anymore. It needs your consistency. One more contribution. One more month. Rain or shine. If this is the year you decide to start, subscribe. The next video goes deeper into what happens after the first $100,000.